Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to another Jeff Dragon video. Today is a special video. It's really specific. First of all, in order to understand what I'm talking about, you'd have to have the Seasons mod. And then, the next thing is the Precision Farming mod. In order for all of this to come together, today we're talking about weeds. And with crop destruction turned on. This video does not apply to folks that have crop destruction turned off. This specific mod, called the Lizard Rubicon 9000, is going to eradicate the weeds, as you see down here, and here. And over here, I don't have to worry about it. And over here, maybe I will do that too. And why not? I'll get that as well. Now, there's one thing to consider. I have this on Start From Scratch, which is the hardest mode. I also have this on Normal Economy. The Rubicon 9000 is very annoying and loud, so I have the engine turned on volume to 10%. And I'm sorry if this annoys you, but this is how drones sound in real life. As you can see, it's floating in the air. That's okay. I'm going to start it up, but I'm not going to do it so close. I'm going to talk about what is the purpose of this video, is to talk about this mod with crop destruction turned on. I wanted to just go ahead and make a video. Now, even though I have no crops growing that are tall enough to be destroyed yet, I thought one day that I'm going to be using this mod. I want to make a video on it and discuss what actually is the purpose. This mod is for a extremely, what's the word I'm looking for? A certain player type that has crop destruction turned on, has normal economy, and imagine if these seeds that I planted, which in this case is oilseed radish, but imagine if it's wheat or corn and it's gotten tall enough to where if I use my tractor, it would just destroy the crops if I wanted to destroy these weeds. Here's where this Lizard Rubicon 9000 drone comes into play for a very small niche. That's what I meant to say. Spelled N-I-C-H-E, I believe. Where you don't want to use this to herbicide your whole field because the flow rate is insane. The flow rate is insane when as far as how much it costs for this to use. This can only be used for killing weeds where they grow in spots, and that only happens with seasons. And precision farming also adds in an element to that, because as you saw earlier, it says in the filters section up in the upper right hand corner, see precision farming, see precision farming. One used to be fertilizing, and the other one, I believe, I can't remember what it was offhand. So this is what this is for. If you understand what I'm trying to get at, is that this is very expensive. You see, I have 800 liters of herbicide. That costs me about $1,000, give or take, depending on the markets, anywhere between $800 and $1,000. I'm gonna turn it back on, and I'm going to show why this mod is very specific when it comes to what it can be used for. Do you see that flow rate on that right now? The other mod that I use is the 2,200 liter Mega sprayer that sprays fertilizer plus herbicide, and that one has a great flow rate. It's 22 meters. I'm pretty sure everybody's familiar with that mod. It's one of the most popular in the game, and it's cost effective. This Lizard Rubicon 9000, however, is just for doing this. As you can see, just that little bit, and I've already gone through 15%. That is a ridiculously high flow rate. Maybe it's more realistic. But in the garage, the one I just talked about that I use for the entire field is this one over here. The Mega 2200 holds 2200 liters herbicide or fertilizer. I use it for herbicide, and I can do all of my fields with just that one tank. Okay, so you can understand what I'm trying to say is this Lizard Rubicon 9000 is only for killing weeds and spots if the crops are too tall, for precision farming and seasons both combined. And if you use this to fertilize or herbicide your field, because it does both, you're going to be going at a loss. You're going to lose money. So this mod is not for everybody. This mod is for only a certain player base. There's the weed right there. See how much it uses? That is a lot more than what is going to be useful if you're going to make a profit. That's not a weed, that's just old crops. But if I go to the... Whoops. Back to here. Yeah, I thought so. Let me just back up a little bit here. Apparently there's one here right in the corner. Oh yes, there it is. So I hope I covered everything about this mod. What it actually is used for, how it is used. What is the purpose of it. And if you can imagine that instead of the crops already being harvested, you can imagine tall corn right here or tall wheat. The tractor is going to run over it because crop destruction is turned on. So you use this mod right here. And it's just for spot killing weeds, okay? Now, I have 648 liters of herbicide left. In order to be successful and still make a nice profit on all of these crops, I want to make sure that I only use one tank for this season. But just for the purposes of this video, I want to use all of this up and then fill it up and we'll see how much it costs with normal economy and start from scratch. And you can also see what I mean about how fast the flow rate is. And you can see that it's 800 liters. The Mega 2200 holds 2,200 liters, and like I said, it will do all of these fields, and I'll still have maybe about 10% left. So you can see I'm only at 50% now. Now, watch how fast 50% disappears. So you can imagine, if I was to do all of my fields with this mod and use it incorrectly, I could spend $10,000 and still not be finished. So you can see the flow rate is but it does have its advantages. Like I said, but it's only for a certain player base who has crop destruction turned on, has seasons with or without precision farming. Now you can see now we'll purchase some more herbicide, which I believe is right there. Watch how much it costs. $768. That's because probably fertilizer is cheap right now. It's cheaper than it, because with seasons, even fertilizer changes with the markets. One day it could be more expensive than the next day or season. $768 is low. I normally pay up to like $850, but still $760 for 800. That's a lot. And you might be asking, well, why don't you just buy bulk? Nah, that's not my style. I like that little area set up where I just have one stop station. And I know it might be cheaper if I was to buy in bulk from the shop and then transport everything on a flatbed truck or any other type of equipment, and then drop it off, let's say, and then put it under this shed, you know, I might save $1,000, but it's not worth filling this up, this mod, the Lizard Rubicon 9000, that many times. You're still going to lose a ton of money. So that's how this mod is used. This is for the player base that it's for, and that's why I like it. It's very useful in that regard. Have a good day, everybody. Thanks for watching. Leave a like and leave a comment. Appreciate it very much. Hit that subscribe button too. I'm going for 150 subscribers by the end of February.